Guristas Pirates, founded by two notorious figures, Jirai Feitao Laitanen and Korako the Rabbit Kosakami. The Guristas Pirates have earned their place as one of New Eden's most feared and respected pirate organization. Unlike other rogue factions driven by ideology or religious fervor, the Guristas are motivated by something far simpler: a relentless pursuit of wealth and power. The Guristas was originated in the Caldari State, a corporate-dominated society where the strong prosper and the weak are left behind. Fatal and the Rabbit, both former members of the Caldari Navy, became disillusioned with the rigid, cutthroat corporate hierarchy. And what do you think their response was? They, of course, turned to a life of piracy, where they could live by their own rules and amass wealth beyond their wildest dreams. The seed of the Guristas were sown in YC 86. When Jerata Laitanen found himself denied that promotion, a slight to his pride that he could not ignore. Meanwhile, Korako Kosami, his friend, was blamed for a fatal crash landing. Both were from the 37th Octopus Squadron. That's another lore that we will look at on this channel. But they decided they had enough of the military life. They stole a Concord-class frigate and vanished into the lawless region between Caldari and Galente space. By YC 94, the duo resurfaced as the founders of the Guristas, a name meaning naughty people, in the Caldari language at least. The organization quickly became a haven for those who had been exiled from the Caldari State, growing in numbers and strength as they attracted more like-minded individuals. The Guristas' rise to infamy was solidified in YC 101 with one of their most daring operations, the kidnapping of Lucien Railo, the Galente Federation's ambassador to the Caldari State. The plan was as audacious as it was ingenious. The ambassador, a known gambler, was lured into the Grand Tiedian casino in the Verlaine system. There, Fatal deliberately lost a high-stake game, wagering his Caracal-class cruiser as collateral. When Railo and his bodyguards entered the ship to inspect their prize, they were incapacitated by nitrous oxide. It's a sleeping gas that the Rabbit has rigged into the boarding ramp. By the time the alarm was raised, the Guristas and their captive were long gone. The Galente Federation's inability to apprehend the pirates turned the incident into a media sensation, culminating in the ambassador's father, Darun, the Diamond King, had to pay an enormous ransom in uncut diamonds for his son's safe return. And after the success of the Railu kidnapping, the Guristas expanded rapidly. They relocated from the Caldari borderlands into the Venal region, a lawless area far from the reach of the Caldari Navy. From their heavily fortified strongholds, they conducted raids across the galaxy, earning a reputation as one of the most ubiquitous and dangerous pirate organizations in New Eden. The Guristas' activities weren't limited to piracy alone. Oh no, they were also adept at forging alliances and manipulating corporate power struggles to their advantage. One of the most notable ventures was their involvement with the Ishokun Corporation, one of the most powerful mega-corporations in the Caldari State. Vilamo Garuishi, a disgruntled former employee of Ishokun, began dealing drugs for the Guristas after losing his job and his wife in a tragic industrial accident. His son Otro would eventually rise to prominence, partly due to his association with the Guristas. When Villamo was killed by a corrupt Ishikun executive, the Guristas offered Otro a place in their ranks. Though Otro drifted away from the Guristas, focusing instead on his quest for vengeance against Ishikun's corrupt leadership, his ties remained strong. In a series of complex maneuvers involving blackmail and espionage and corporate sabotage, Otro managed to uncover the secret project behind the Raven battleship, a powerful new weapon that was still unknown to much of the Caldari State. The combination of these events saw Otro and his sister Mila ascend to the leadership of Ishikun, with the Guristas gaining access to the Raven blueprints in the process. This alliance, though shadowy and unspoken, highlighted the Guristas' ability to manipulate even the most powerful entities in New Eden. The Guristas' involvement in the Krilir project, a joint research venture between Caldari and Galenti governments, was another dark chapter in their history. Fatal managed to infiltrate the project through a Caldari agent named Areko. Now this guy was instructed to sabotage the effort of the lead scientists. However, the situation spiraled out of control when the project's funding was withdrawn. The remaining researchers were left vulnerable. The Guristas launched a devastating attack on the station, causing massive damage before being driven off by Capsuleer forces. But they did manage to kidnap one of the lead scientists, but this was at a heavy cost. During the escape, Fatal was killed, or podded, as it's known in the Capsuleer terms. His use of a low-quality clone left him with severe memory loss and reduced motor functions, effectively ending his career with the Guristas. So Rabbit took over full control over the organization. Despite the loss of Fatal, the Guristas continued to thrive. They expanded their operations, particularly in the fields of research and development. Reports emerged of the Guristas overtaking research facilities previously belonging to other pirate factions, focusing on high-speed technologies and black market trading. What you might not know is that the Guristas also maintained a strong cultural influence, especially with the Caldari State. Many of their recruits came from Caldari society, and the organization preserved many aspects of the state's culture, including a love for gambling and a strict, regimented military structure. One of the Guristas' most notable cultural contributions was the reworking of Caldari ship designs. The Merlin-class frigate and the Moa-class cruiser were transformed into the Worm and the Gila, respectively, becoming staples of the Gurista fleet. Rumors also circulated about the origins of the Scorpion-class battleship, with some people claiming that they were making a Gurista rattlesnake. Under the Rabbit leadership, the Gurista developed highly militaristic command structures. At the top of the hierarchy was the Rabbit himself, overseeing all the Guristas' operations, and below him there was a network of 14 officers, each responsible for military oversight of their own constellation in the Venal region. These officers commanded cells of lieutenants, who in turn managed various aspects of their operations, including funding, defense, scouting, manufacturing, and security. Now this structure, combined with a culture of competition among the officers, led to some of the Guristas' most daring and profitable ventures. While the Guristas' home region Venal serves as the heart of their operations, their influence extends far beyond. They maintain staging posts along the Caldari border from which they could launch raids into Caldari territory. Their presence can also be felt in low security systems, and they are even known to establish footholds in the high security space. Subterfuge is another key aspect of their operations. The Guristas are rumored to control numerous shadow corporations within the heart of the empire, using these fronts to further their interests and expand their influence. Also, in addition to piracy, the Guristas engage in a wide range of illicit activities, including black market trading, illegal weapons manufacturing, and human trafficking. Their control of the grey market in the Caldari State allows them to smuggle unregulated products into corporate enclaves, making them a significant player in the state's underground economy. The Guristas are also known for their work as mercenaries, with a fearsome reputation that often secures contracts before they even begin. Their ruthless methods and a proven track record make them a formidable force in the field, striking fear into the hearts of those who cross them. In recent years, the Guristas have intensified their research effort, with reports of them overtaking research sites. Their focus on high-speed technologies has drawn the attention of Mordu's Legion, who have responded with extreme force to any Guristas sites they uncover. It is clear that the Guristas Pirates are more than just a rogue faction in New Eden. They are highly organized, professional, and a deeply rooted organization with a rich history and daring exploits and a cultural influence. From their origins as Caldari Navy deserters to their current status as one of the most powerful pirate organizations in the galaxy, the Guristas have proven time and time again that they are a force to be reckoned with.